Hello and welcome to our brand new show, The Football Pyramid, where we ask two contestants 9 questions of ascending difficulty to see how far they can rise up English football from the National League at the bottom to the pinnacle, Champions League champions. Our two contestants today are Zach Jalab and Patrick Van Straten. Welcome, boys, and each of you will get 3 lifelines. So you get 50-50, request a clue, or super sub, where they can call a friend for advice on the answer. Get an answer right and you move up a rung of the pyramid to the closer to the hallowed lands of the Champions League. Get one wrong and you drop down a level. So basically we're trying to see who ends up on top. May the best man win. Now, Pat, you've got pretty good reputation established from Stat Wars, but how do you feel about taking on a new style of quiz?
I'm concerned about the super sub thing, given that I'm using my phone to film. I'm concerned that I haven't really consumed any football except what I've been forced to by working from home over the last 3 months. But on the other hand, I don't care. And if I lose to Zach, that's better than losing to Hamill or Joe. So it's fine with me.
True that. And Zach, you've actually got quite a good Stat Wars record against Pat. Are you feeling, quietly confident?
Me and Pat have had many a good battle. I mean, let's be honest. We all. Anyone clicks on the video sees me on it about quiz football questions, then they know they're in for a treat. Let's put it that way. I'll try my best as I always do, but I mean, I got the Ivanovic one right when Chris called me, even though he doubted me. And I can tell you right now, I won't be calling him unless it's to do with Scotland, which I hope it isn't.
There we have it, both in fighting mood as ever. Guys, we're going to find out who goes first. I'm going to flip a coin. And Zach, seeing as you are on the right-hand side of the screen, makes no difference. You get to call it. So I'm going to flip it now. What do you want?
Heads.
It was heads. Do you want to go first or second?
I would like to go first. I'd like to go first,
Okay,
please.
Zach is going first. Okay, Zach, your National League question is... Who is the all-time Premier League top goal scorer? Is it A, Andy Cole, B, Thierry Henry, C, Alan Shearer, or D, Wayne Rooney?
Oh, I would like to go with C, please. I'd like to lock that answer in.
You've locked that in at Alan Shearer, and that's correct, Zach. You are up to League 2. Congratulations. No slip-ups.
I'll take it. But for 1 second, though, I did go, oh, well, maybe it isn't.
Well, I'm just glad...
I'm so glad this is multiple choice, I've just realised.
Yeah, it
that
makes
is
it
so
so
much better.
easier. It makes it so much easier.
You can't truly embarrass yourself.
Yeah.
Well, one way you can embarrass yourself is slagging off the questions and then getting one wrong at League 2 level like Chris Hamill, but we'll move on from that. Okay, Pat, your League 2 question comes in from Silver on the Discord, and just a quick reminder to get your question submitted to me. The best way to do that to ensure there's no cheating from the other contestants is to DM me on Instagram or Twitter, and I'll get your questions in. This comes from Silver on the Discord. Which team is top of the all-time Premier League table? A, Arsenal, B, Man United, C, Chelsea, or D, Man City?
It must be B, Man United.
Yeah.
Locked in. Correct.
Sure.
You're both into League 2, guys. Solid start. So, Zach, now this is your League 2 question. This comes in from Sam Goz on the Discord. In 2009, who scored the infamous goal off a beach ball? A, Jermaine Defoe, B, Louis Saha, D, Darren Bent, or D, Gabriel Bonlahor?
I'd like to go with
There were
C,
2 Ds
Darren
in
Bent.
Oh, sorry. C or D?
A, B, D, or D.
C, Darren Bent, please.
Well done. Despite me messing up the question, you got it right. Well done, Zach. You're into League 1.
This is adding such an extra level of difficulty.
Yeah,
Because also,
what?
every now and then as well, like the video skips and like I don't hear you, Doogie. It's just making it so much more tense.
Every now and again, I'll be able to tell you what correct level you're at and how, A, B, C, and D. But we'll get there in the end. Okay, Zach. No, sorry. Okay, Pat, this is
What is going on, Doogie? Oh my God.
Let's pretend that never happened. Okay, League
Doogie,
2.
you need to get some electrolytes in you. What's the matter?
It's almost like I didn't
Lucas,
invent
though.
this quiz. I don't know how I'm finding it so difficult. Okay, Pat, League 2. Who was Germany's manager at the 2014 World Cup? A, Joachim Löw, B, Didi Hamann, C, Hansi Flick, or D, Jurgen Klinsmann?
It's A, Joachim Löw.
Guys, you're cruising it. You're both into League One. No lifelines used. What a start. Lovely to see. So, Zach, this is your League One question. Who has provided the most assists in Premier League history? A. Ryan Giggs, B. Cesc Fabregas, C. Wayne Rooney, or D. Frank Lampard?
It's A. Ryan Giggs. I'm pretty sure Cesc is second, isn't he?
Zach, no delay. Straight into the Championship. Love it.
I love it. I am good at football.
Absolutely cruising. Love to see it, Zach. Well done. Can Pato join you in the Championship? This comes in from Stuart on the Discord. Which British team first won the European Cup? A. Celtic, B. Man United, C. Liverpool, or D. Aston Villa?
I don't remember the letters, but it's Celtic, I think. What were the...
You're going with A. Celtic. Pat, you said A. Celtic at League One level. And you're joining Zach in the Championship. Well done.
Oh my God. Days. The tension totally punctured by forgetting Zach's name.
I nearly called him you're joining champ in the Championship. The Championship question for you, Zach. Are you ready? This comes in from Stuart on the Discord. Which team has lost the most European Cup / Champions League finals? Is it A, Real Madrid, B, Atletico Madrid, C, Juventus, or D, Liverpool?
In my head, it's Juventus, but I would like to go with a 50-50, please.
Your 50-50 is B, Atletico Madrid, or C, Juventus.
That is such a dick move. Those are exactly the ones that you're confused about,
literally,
right?
Literally.
That's always the way the 50-50
He can get one thing right at least, you know.
Okay, I would like to go with Juventus, please.
Zach, you're at Championship level and you locked in Juventus. You're heading to the Premier League, mate. You're absolutely
Get in! I've
right.
Southamptoned it! I've Southamptoned it!
Nice. I was going to say, can Zach ring me? Because I do know the answer to that question.
I can confirm that is not allowed. Okay, Pato, in the Championship. Who is the youngest player to play in the Premier League? A. Jack Wilshere, B. Jose Baxter, C. Harvey Elliott, or D. Reece Oxford?
I can't remember if he actually played this season, but I assume he did. I think it's C. Harvey Elliott, but I'm not that confident. But I can't be asked to use a lifeline, so I'm just going to go for that.
You've gone with C. Harvey Elliott.
Yeah.
And you're absolutely correct. Well done, Pato.
Oh. Jesus.
Absolutely faultless start from both of you, except for Zach using one lifeline. But what a high standard of quizzing. I have to tell you that Chris and Joe had used about 3 lifelines each at this stage. They were really struggling. This question comes in from @Siva Akil. The question is, who is third on the list of top scorers amongst active players in international football? A. Cristiano Ronaldo, B. Neymar, C. Lionel Messi, or D. Sunil Chetri?
Okay, I'd like to request a clue, please.
Okay, your clue is for this. This player has 6 goals in World Cups.
I would like to go with Lionel Messi, please.
Oh, Zach. You've locked in C. Lionel Messi. You've used 2 of your lifelines now. And you're absolutely right, too. You're into the Europa League.
Damn, is it really?
Sunil Chetri is number 2, actually. I think he's Indian.
Oh my God, the Europa League. I've never been so happy.
What a start. Pat, your question comes in from Reese Chalakoum. And he wants to know, and we all want to know, which round of the 1986 World Cup did Maradona's Hand of God happen in? Was it A, the group stages, B, the round of 16, C, the quarterfinals, or D, the semi-finals?
Okay, well, that was against England, and so I know it was not the group stage or the semi-final. It was the quarter-final or the round of 16. There's no point using 50-50 on this because he's going to give me those 2.
I've got to admit, the 50-50s are written down beforehand, so I don't just make them up on the spot, but yes.
You know what? I keep umming and ahhing between the 2, so I'll request a clue, please.
Your clue is, England have exited the World Cup at this stage 6 times.
Oh, I mean, that's a rough clue. That's a rough clue. I don't know if that helps much, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I don't like that clue. Actually, I don't know, because Because then I was going to say round of 16, but actually the World Cup only went to 32 in 1998. That was the first World Cup that had 32. So I think the round of 16 might have only existed since then. Maybe. No, I'm just going to go for it. Quarter-final.
Pat, you were tied on Reese Callacombe's question between round of 16 and the quarterfinals. You've gone with quarterfinals, and you were absolutely right. Congratulations.
God.
You
This
joined
is
Zach in the
mental.
Europa.
What a waste of a clue. What a waste of a clue.
That's what
it was
I
just
felt like after Juve.
It was like the clue was, these are both rounds of the World Cup. Brilliant.
Okay, Zach, your question comes in
Yes.
from @KVLT Kebab _kebab. Shout out
What a
kebabs. How many players have scored more than 100 Premier League goals? A 20, B 24, C 28, or D 32?
Horrible. That is a horrible question.
God.
I told you it ramps up, guys.
I mean, that's mental though, Doogie. That's ridiculous.
Take it up with kebab or KVLT Kebab.
Jesus, what a name. That's rough. This is where I should have kept my clues, but the issue is I can't phone a friend on this because no one will really know that. I would like to go with B24, please. I feel 20 is too little, but 24 is about right.
Zach, it was a difficult question, and you
Go on, Zach.
elected for B24 in the Europa League. And I'm afraid there'll be no Thursday night football for you, Zach. You're going back down to the Premier League.
Oh, that's killer.
It was C28.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
I mean, it's also literally impossible to know that information.
Yeah, that's a rough question, man.
I told you, I don't want
Who
to.
would have that knowledge?
I don't want a winner on this quiz too early. I think.
Yeah, but if that's the question to get into the Champions League.
Yeah, I do not want to know what winning the champs is.
I mean,
After that, it's going to be like, what player is Doogie thinking of? and you'll think it's Seb Larsson, but it won't be.
Pat, you're in the Europa League, and this came in from
Thank
Adita
you.
Jar. They want to know which player last won the Champions League or Europa League Golden Boot whilst playing for an English side. Is it A. Ruud van Nistelrooy, B. Cristiano Ronaldo, C. Romelu Lukaku, or D. Olivier Giroud?
The Europa League part of it is very difficult. I'll use a 50-50. Why not?
Your 50-50 is Cristiano Ronaldo or Olivier Giroud.
My instinct kind of said Olivier Giroud, so I think I'm just going to go for Giroud.
That's what I would have gone for.
Pat, you're in the Europa League and you elected for Olivier Giroud, and you were right, mate. Congratulations. You're into the Champions League.
Yeah, suck it, Olivier.
Yeah, wasn't it last year? It was last year, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so. That's why I thought Olivier Giroud, but then I
Fair
didn't have
play.
the courage of my convictions.
Zach, we're back down in the Premier League with you, and this question comes from Sam Goz, regular contributor on Stat Wars, and he started with a bang on the football pyramid. He wants to know, which team did Spain lose to at the 2010 World Cup? Was it A, Sweden, B, Ukraine, C, Serbia, or D, Switzerland?
I would like to phone a friend, please.
Of course.
Doogie?
That's absolutely fine. Zach, you get 30 seconds from when they pick up.
Okay, I'm going to pick Michael McCubbin.
Yeah, good option.
You alright, bro?
How you doing, my friend Michael McCubbin?
Not too bad, mate.
I'm
sounding very chirpy.
I'm currently on the football pyramid, and I am in.
Oh, alright, wow.
I was in the Europa League, and I just got relegated down to the Premier League, and I have a question that I would like to ask you, please. Which team did Spain lose to in the 2010 World Cup?
I think I know this.
Go on.
But
Give me
think
two.
it's Switzerland. Is Switzerland one of them?
Yeah, Switzerland is one of them.
What are the other ones?
It was like Sweden, Albania, and like Ukraine, I think.
Yeah, I'm very confident it's Switzerland.
Okay, I'll go
That's
with.
my gut.
Okay, cool. I'll go with Switzerland. Thank you, Mikey.
Go for it, man. Nice one.
Cheers,
Good
boss.
luck.
Cheers.
That was one of the options. What are you thinking about that? Are you
Okay.
would go with that?
Yeah, well, that I'll be honest. I was thinking Sweden. So, but Mikey, who has a following of Spanish football and has heritage in Spain, I would like to go with his answer, please.
Okay, Zach, you're in the Premier League. You've used your final lifeline. You've gone with Switzerland.
Yeah.
And you were correct. Congratulations. Well done to yourself and McCubbin. You're
Big
into
up,
the Europa
Mikey.
League
Shout
once
out to
again.
you.
Pato, you are two questions away from winning the second ever episode of the Football Pyramid. And I am praying that you get this wrong, but I'll be even to you. So this comes in from @CVMBZ. And they say the first ever UEFA Cup final was played between two English sides. Which team lost?
Wow.
A. Ipswich Town, B. Spurs, C. Wolves, or D. Liverpool.
I think Ipswich Town won one, or got to the final anyway. I'm wondering if anyone's going to have this knowledge. Like, even McCubbin, I think, might not have this knowledge. I think Ipswich might have won one. I'd love it to be Spurs, you know. It's tempting. I mean, I might as well use a phone call.
Go for it.
Okay.
I would like to use my super sub, and I would like to call Michael McCubbin.
Excellent. And because you're filming off your phone, would you like me to do it?
Yes, please, Doogie.
McCubbin's a busy man today.
I'd be great if you didn't answer this one.
He picks up to Zach, but not to me.
This is the Vodafone voicemail.
McCubbin, I used to like you. This is outrageous.
That's great.
That's so good.
Are you going to leave a message?
McCubbin, what are you doing? Pick up, you nutter.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure who knows. Let's try George.
Okay.
George is going to say it out when he hears.
He will.
Hello?
Hey George, it's Doogie from the Football Pyramid. You've got 30 seconds to answer Pat's question. The first ever UEFA Cup final was played between two English sides, but which one lost it? Was it A. Ipswich Town, B. Spurs, C. Wolves, or D. Liverpool?
He's just a Spurs, isn't he?
Well, I reckon A or C, to be honest. But I think Ipswich won it. I don't know, I'd say Wolves, but there's absolutely zero chance at S, right?
Okay, well, thanks very much, George. We'll let you know how we get on. Cheers.
Okay, he says that's not helpful, but it actually is a little bit, because I was umming and ahhing, having given it some thought during our abortive phone calls. I was umming and ahhing between Spurs and Wolves, and I was leaning Wolves. So the fact that George is also leaning in that direction cheers me up, because I think I remember Ipswich beating Wolves. I say remember it like I was there. I mean, remember seeing it written down on Wikipedia. So I'm going to say, is it C, Wolves? Yeah, C, Wolves.
Oh my god.
Pat, you're currently 2 correct answers away from winning the show, completing it second time ever in its second ever edition. You've called George. He's, argued that you should go with Wolves. You've gone with Wolves. This to go 1 question away. You're absolutely right, Pat and George. It was Wolves. Unbelievable.
Yes, let's do this.
Oh my god. Pat, this is it. I'm witnessing greatness right now.
Right, Zach. We are down in the Europa League with you. This is your final question. Name the 3 winners of the double, Premier League and FA Cup, this century. You might need to write these down. Is it A, Man United, Chelsea and Man City? B, Arsenal, Chelsea and Man City? C, Chelsea, Liverpool and Man City? Or D, Spurs, Liverpool and Man City?
Okay, and when you say double, is it no matter what trophy?
No. The double of Premier League and FA Cup this century.
Okay. So the Liverpool one is out of the question. There's pictures in my head of Man United having 2 trophies this century. Did the Invincibles win an FA Cup? I don't think so. I would like to go with Manchester United, Chelsea and Man City, please.
You've gone for A, Man United, Chelsea and Man City. And Zach, where are you going to end up? You're in the Europa League at the moment.
Please, Champions League.
I'm afraid you're going back down to the Premier League.
Oh, no.
Was it Arsenal?
It was
Arsenal, Chelsea and City.
Arsenal, Chelsea and City. Sorry about that, Zach.
Let's get up.
Pato.
Yeah.
This is your Champions League winning question.
All right, come on.
Who won the 1980 Ballon d'Or? Was it A, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, B, Michel Platini, C, Kevin Keegan, or D, Bernd Schuster?
Okay, it's not Platini, I don't think.
Keegan's a good shout.
And who was the last one? Schuster. I don't think it's Schuster either. So I think it's Rummenigge versus Keegan. Keegan, I know, won it twice.
Go on, Pato.
I think. And I think one of those was 79, but I don't know if the other one was like 78 or 80. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge won it. He might have won it twice as well, But I'm trying to think who would have won the European Cup that year, because that probably played a part. And I think it was probably more likely Hamburg than it was Bayern Munich. My instinct is saying Keegan here. I've got to say, I'll be more annoyed if I don't say Keegan than it's Keegan. I'm going to say Keegan. I'm going to say Keegan Doogie.
Pat, you're
Yeah.
one
Go on, Pat.
question away from winning the second ever football pyramid.
Yeah.
The question was 1980 Ballon d'Or winner. You've elected for Kevin Keegan. And you're wrong, I'm afraid.
Oh.
It was Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Oh, no.
The
well.
logic
Roll
was
it to
all
those
there. You
two.
just
It's all right.
you just picked the wrong one, but you end up in the Champions League. By
That's
far
fine.
our highest finish so far. Congratulations, Pat, on winning the game. And well done
Thank
to
you.
Zach as well for finishing up in
Yeah.
the Premier League. A very valid effort
appreciate
from you
it.
too. Pat, how do you feel after that?
I'm a little bit annoyed just because I got there and it was genuinely a coin flip. Like, I was... If I'd thought about it for like another 10 seconds, I'd have probably like gone back to Rummenigge, and then thought about it for another 10 seconds, I'd have gone back to Keegan. So, I mean, it's all right. If I hadn't got anywhere near it, I wouldn't be bothered.
Yeah.
But now I'm a little bit bothered.
It was
Dee's
within
well happy,
touching
mate.
distance.
Dee's so happy you got it wrong.
I know, I'm
Yeah, I
absolutely
know.
delighted. I think only 4 people have ever won Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, so I was like, we can't have this in the second episode. Zach, how are you feeling? You did really well.
Yeah, annoyed. I would have been really happy if I got Champions League. That would have been better than I expected. Premier League's alright. I'll deal with it. Hopefully next time I can do better. But yeah, maybe should have gone. I should have maybe held a lifeline or two for later on. I think I've maybe used them a little bit earlier. The Juve one, I kind of felt it. I still went for it anyway. Could have that 50-50 could have helped me out.
Yeah, fair enough. You know, we all learn from our mistakes, and you'll certainly be back on the show. Guys, that's the Football Pyramid for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to get your question featured, remember to DM me on Instagram or Twitter. Don't put it in the comments because some of the team are very sneaky and they'll just, get through. They'll get down there and learn for future episodes even. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. This is going out on Saturday afternoon, Pat, on EFD. What should the good people go and do now?
Well, obviously go and check out Continental Club, which will have been filmed on a topic yet to be determined. And make sure that you subscribe to the podcast as well. Even if you watch it on YouTube, please subscribe to it because it really helps us out. We've had some really good ones lately. And this most recent one, I thought was really, really good, where Doogie and I were making an 11 out of players from the bottom half of the Premier League. So that was kind of fun.
Sure, and Zach, if people have enjoyed your presence, which I'm sure they have, where can they find you? You've been doing lots of work on Snapchat, haven't you?
Yeah, so I'm doing daily stories over on Snapchat, updating you guys on the Newcastle transfers, some throwback stories about a player who sold his trophies for drugs, so you can go check out on there, and also on Football Daily on We Need to Talk and other such programs, so check them out.
Brilliant, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.